Hello, welcome back to the Mike from LA1 Network here on YouTube, and welcome back to the Reverend Lovejoy My Player series here on MLB 2K12. In the last episode, he made his debut with the New York Knickerbockers as Reverend Lovejoy continues his dominance. In this episode, we are filling up the skill points here with everything we got here. We got some there. Now it's time to add some onto his defensive here. Now for physical, there's nothing here, but for his mental, defensive clutch, and emotion. There for Reverend Lovejoy. And in this episode, we'll be continuing on for the rival games. But before we go, we're gonna check with this My Trade to see who's interested in him. It is, of course, the Boise Nets and the Golden State Warriors. So boy, that's gonna change soon as we go to the next key game, which is as he completes a milestone. How are the Raptors leading the division? That is treason, as Reverend Lovejoy is the Rookie of the Month. And right now the Knicks are second behind the Raptors. And now how funny is this? Reverend Lovejoy is taking on Lightning's team, the Celtics, who are funny that they are 11 and 12 on the young season. And there's the Mad Tea Party shoes that Reverend Lovejoy is sporting out. Once again, there is a small possibility that I could be staying home. But you guys won't be seeing me make a video on Thursday. So follow me on Twitter for an update regarding this trip. So it could be in jeopardy here, as this will be the first time you'll see that was kind of creepy looking, as this will be Reverend Lovejoy's first chance here on the road. As the Celtics are trying to defeat the Celtics, as once again, there you see him wearing the number 2
lost a one-sided series to the Celtics in the first round of the 2011 playoffs. They were swept. Will tonight be a different story?
And there's the practice jersey. Warm-ups for the New York Knicks. So there you see Reverend Lovejoy making his first appearance here, as he will have to play against Rajon Rondo.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
A short time ago, Mike D'Antoni and I were able to catch up.
Who, ironically, is fired, so hopefully in NBA 2K13 they'll probably fix it with Charlie Wilson. And there's Carmelo Anthony.
Finding his open teammates. We need to make him a jump shooter. Let's see if they can do that, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Now here's Anthony, coming off a stellar performance against Utah.
Last season, the so-called melodrama, as Carmelo Anthony used to sign an extension.
And there's a good shot defense on that one, but unfortunately the bucket went in. So
Steve talked about the Carmelo trade saga. Really an unwelcome distraction in a lot of ways. It hung over the players involved in Denver and in New York, and maybe took some attention away from the great season.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more there. I mean, as things tend to do in this 24/7 information cycle, it just kind of lingered.
And there's an assist that is
but in the end,
Reverend Lovejoy. And what the?
To be in New York
Seriously, what just happened? Really, Reverend Lovejoy? Are you freaking serious? He's probably gonna get a deep assignment right there. I mean, look, he literally jumped into the stands. I guess he saw someone try to throw a beer at him or something. Ha! That's playing Metal World East.
Motivated him to get to that place where he kind of considers home. So
and look at that, he avoided the leave assignment. So I guess jumping the bench was good for him after all. Now it's Reverend Lovejoy's first attempt at a dynamic goal. As Reverend Lovejoy gets the basket, as he is way safe in C+ territory.
rebound by Fields.
I'll tell you, the D was really
There you see Reverend Lovejoy.
They know he really struggles from that range.
Well, we all know what
As he passes it to Carmelo Anthony, which got blocked.
Kevin Garnett in particular. And that's one of the reasons they were second in the NBA in technical
And now it's
fouls
time for a
last
shooting
season.
foul here, so time for the free
Send
throw.
him to the line.
Yeah, they don't want to sit back and watch you lay it in. I mean, make them earn it. Make them earn it. Don't give up anything easy.
No good on the free throw. And so speaking of the Celtics, you know, some have said, Clark, that they go overboard getting into it with other teams.
Where are my manners? None of your business.
Take us inside that whole world of the play.
You know what? I don't know if the Celtics do it any more than any other team.
And there's Reverend Lovejoy trying to get the ball here as passes it again. Could this be another assist? Yes, it is. So who did he pass it to? Because he was off the screen. I think that's Landry Fields, which more looks like Eric. No, it doesn't. And yeah, it's Landry Fields. And why is people celebrating fireworks? 4th of July is next week, not this week, bozos.
And you got to do it within the parameters of what's going on in the game. If you're not, then you can't be that to try to improve your performance. So I've always said, like the young folks do, you know, do me, be you.
Oh, he almost got another steal.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
A steal. 2 steals in the one episode. That would have been good. And there's a shot clock violation.
Standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at New York. Right now they're in 7th in the cup, looking to build on their record. Checking out Boston. Right on their tip.
Checking out New York.
As Mike D'Antoni tells him to get him on the bench, and he is back by the end of the half.
Murphy with the steal.
Great defensive work right there. The quick hand.
Look out! As Avery Bradley scores there. Oh, wait, is that Antoine Walker? Wait, there's no way he retired. Well, his last name's Walker, so let's check out Game Track. Excuse me. Let's see, whoops. Oh, it's Bill Walker. That's really funny there. I thought it was Antoine Walker. No, there's no way that's him.
In 2005, with the Phoenix Suns, Mike D'Antoni was Coach of the Year. The Knicks brought him in to bring some of that winning formula he had in the desert to the Big Apple, and it finally paid off last year.
Arroyo kicks to Davis. Feeds it
As
to
his shot gets blocked here, as Reverend Lovejoy here is, whoa, look out, and he's gonna lose some more skill points. Nope. Chuck Testa.
Made the playoffs, and Mike D'Antoni had them playing some good up-tempo ball. Steve, did you like it?
As there's another shot by Reverend Lovejoy.
What D'Antoni did when he had a full roster.
Well, he had a tough job because the roster changed so dramatically with the Carmelo trade. But I like it. I think the style suits the personnel and vice versa. And I think this has a chance to be a very good team in the NBA this year.
And O'Neal backs in. A fadeaway. And the rebound goes to
and a nice pass by Walker to Lovejoy.
For them to go up against this Celtics team.
And of course, they're meeting the team that was responsible for dealing them a very painful loss in the first round of the playoffs a year ago.
As Reverend Lovejoy is going to the free throw line, and you know what? As soon as this game is over, we're changing that shoe.
You gotta believe that, Kevin. I mean, their first chance this season for a little bit of revenge, they're salivating.
As his first free throw, he missed.
Well, the big story for the Knicks this past year was the acquisition of Carmelo Anthony. Having already signed Amari Stoudemire, the Knicks made the deal for Anthony and all of a sudden had one of the great 1-2 combinations in the league.
Looking at who's out there now.
What about LeBron and D-Wade? They're the best combination because they won the championship.
And it's Allen in for Carlos Arroyo.
Slightly. Oh my God! How did that miss? I guess the luck of the Celtics out of their way. And look how many skill points did he lose? But he's still in C+ territory.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, those are
And there's a good shot defense, so he got those points back. Even though he didn't do anything.
they're in the process of doing that too. I mean, New York
As
definitely
Celtics,
reversed their
as he
fortunes
gives it to
with the
Jennings.
moves they made last
Oh, you
year.
gotta be kidding me! Turnover? Are you serious?
Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That game will be a quick pit stop.
Hey, wait a minute.
For hitting the road again.
That was a weird glitch. It's at the Boston Celtics game. So, Reverend Lovejoy gets blamed for the turnover. Let's see how close that was. Why are people using fireworks? I swear, why do I live in this neighborhood? I swear, man.
5 seconds left to
Well,
play
this
here
is
in
what
the
I get here in Los Angeles. What the? Oh, look out! There's good shot defense, so he gets those points. Some of the teammate right back, but isn't going to be helping. But there's good shot selection, so he got those points back.
Steve, I like the fact they didn't mind mixing it up a little bit, did they? I mean, they certainly kept the refs occupied and busy.
Because they're probably paid. But the Knicks are up 39-27, and with 3 seconds left to go in the half, as the Celtics trail by a lot in here. It's now time for HB at the half.
Hello and good Thursday night to you. We've got your HB halftime report ready to go. It's all one-way traffic here in the first half, but these
Carmelo Anthony leads for the Knicks, while Paul Pierce leads scoring for the Celtics.
Around the NBA, checking on our other game. The Los Angeles Clippers trailing the Nuggets out in Denver. Fat lady warming up her pipes in that one. And now we'll send
here's
you
the
back to
cover, one
Boston
of the
for
cover
start of
guys for
second
NBA
half.
2K13, Blake Griffin. Once again, can't wait to play that game. Get that game. Let's hope the My Player features in this, because I'm addicted to this mode. Can't wait to see the trailer, though. Now watch, there is going to be no trailer. Hopefully, building up the suspense.
The 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Murphy out there with Glenn Davis. Then there's Delonte West. Then there's Arroyo. And it's O'Neal in at the center. And strong with the one-handed jam.
Boy, that dunk got everybody up off their seat.
I swear that dunk woke me up. Where are my manners? None of your business. And unfortunately, bad pass, turnover, but
here's West. He's covered closely. Now Arroyo. Now here is O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Arroyo kicks to O'Neal. West outside. Shoots the 3. The Knicks pull it in.
There was a lot of speculation about whether Doc Rivers will return, but here he is, and he's become a bit of a mainstay at Boston since he's been there.
To the paint.
There's Douglas, and he gets the assist.
Douglas has got 6.
If he gets a glimpse of an opening, he's going to take it right to the rim.
Douglas against West. He feeds it to Arroyo. Over Bulkman.
And Arroyo is getting epic suckage.
Clark, there was talk he might take some time off, look to other teams, but he signed that 5-year deal.
And there's another good shot by Reverend Lovejoy. So that's 6 points for him. And so far, look at his performance. Look at his field goal percentage. 60%. He only missed 3. But the turnover numbers need to go down significantly.
Well, I think Boston wanted stability, Kevin. That the players are older, so by signing Doc Rivers to a long-term deal,
and a nice play by Douglas to turn the ball over. There's Mason to ball. Good. I did not read the name there. Is it Balkman or? That is Balkman.
Doc is our leader.
And unfortunately,
passes to Arroyo.
That's by Murphy.
No one near him.
And unfortunately, he allowed him to score, so there's no chance for a B- in this one.
There's 49 seconds left here in the third quarter.
As Reverend Lovejoy does not get a good.
They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And the key was all the turnovers. His They
Oh,
caused
look
havoc
out.
there, and that led to easy baskets at the other end.
Well, havoc, chaos, confusion, all of that stemmed from the aggressive defense they played, and really I thought that was the biggest factor in the win.
Here's Douglas.
And there's another basket. So now they are up by
Douglas has got 8.
10. Wait, what was the dynamic goal again? Did he? Yeah, he failed. Make the first 3. So he got 3, but unfortunately failed that. So far right now he's probably gonna pass at least one of his objectives.
Here's Arroyo. 5 points in the game. Left side West. Over Mason. Makes it.
As they make the almost buzzer beater.
West has got his first points at the
So
moment.
Reverend Lovejoy
Offensively, a
is
great
done
shot
as
advantage
at the end of the
over
half. The
the
Knicks
Warriors.
lead the Celtics 53-45. Now it's time for the preview for Christmas Day. Alright.
It's Christmas basketball. LeBron James and the Miami Heat take on Dirk Nowitzki and the Dallas Mavericks. It's
That's
NBA
funny. That date,
Sunday.
at that date, the Mavericks raised their championship banner because of the lockout. So, Coach D'Antoni had him on the bench as the Knicks beat the Celtics 80-72. So, Lightning's probably sitting at the TD Garden. He's probably mad at his teammates, but look at this. He gains more skill points. So, that's definitely going to help him. But he kept a C+, so he passed 2 out of the 3. Because I was afraid he was going to get a leave assignment there. But now let's get ready for the press conference.
Way to seal the victory in that one, with things probably being a little too close for comfort at the end. Did you feel like they were going to come back and take it at any point, or were you comfortable with the lead for the most part?
Why don't you ask the Los Angeles Kings?
You never know in this league. Anything is possible. It's where amazing happens. So they could have come back for sure. We just had to stay ready and keep making plays. It's never a good idea to get comfortable because that's when they come back and get you. I'm just glad we were able to get the win, especially in a close game like this one.
Yeah, better get used to it there, Reverend Lovejoy. Because the Celtics are a hard-fought team. So do not be surprised if they change things up during the season. So that's kind of rough luck there for you know what? You completed a couple milestones. So you know what? I've had more skill points. And come to think of it, let's check out the my trade to see who's interested in him. And the only team that seems to be interested in him is Joyzy. Yeah. So we're gonna check that out. Wait, what is this next game? That's funny, it's a home and home. Which would be ironically on Christmas. So we finally get a Christmas Day game here on the Mike from LA1 network here. So you know what? Now to think of it, I think it's time to change the shoes. Here the shoes, the home colors, those are gonna stay the same. But this gotta go. Oh, you know what? We're actually changing this up. There we go. The House of Decks. The House of Cards basketball shoes. Only $19.95. You must be 18 or older to call. No one's gonna say. But, wait, how am I supposed to say? Wait, how do I say it? Yes. So we won't be seeing those shoes till the next episode. So now that we're done, now it's time to add some skill points here for Mr. Wright. As we're going to add more to free throws, add more to the 3-point attempts, and that should just about do it here for Reverend Lovejoy this time. And now the moment we have all been waiting for. The Christmas Showdown against the Boston Celtics. So you get to see Reverend Lovejoy play at MSG, which is called the Knicks Arena. Here and now let's take it to the 2K Sports crew to wish us a merry belated Christmas. Take it away, guys.
Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. With our Santas, Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Hart. It's one of the NBA's oldest rivalries as the Celtics come to New York to take on the Knicks. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
Well, almost impossible.
And now the Celtics want revenge, as Reverend Lovejoy tries his best to make sure he keeps that performance from the last showdown in the last game.
They failed a lot in those areas, and when you do that, you're not going to make shots.
And now the opening lineup for Boston.
As the Celtics are up 10-0 at the beginning of the game. So now Reverend Lovejoy out with his Mad Tea Party shoes. Once again, only cost $35.95. His starting is Delonte West, as now he'll be playing at MSG.
He said, we are going to put everything we have into our defense, and I mean everything. If that means overly physical play, that's what we're prepared to do. He sounds pretty serious, gentlemen.
Thanks, Doris. So Clark and
He
Steve
gives it to Aaron Brooks, really?
And while you don't really want to put all of your cookies in one jar, I mean, I think emphasis on defense.
Unfortunately, he gets blocked. So there's a bad foreshadowing there. So he would have ended the shutout. But it looks like Aaron Brooks was trying to... And he ends the shutout with a three-pointer. So I'm just curious, what position does Aaron Brooks play? Oh, no. He's a point guard. So this could be the beginning of the... This might be the beginning of the end here for Mr. Lovejoy. We could see him don another uniform here. But he wants to play here in New York, so...
6 on the shot clock over Brooks. Rondo gets the bucket.
So he's in a shooting guard, so which is not a problem because, I mean, heck.
Steve?
Oh yeah, they're still a factor. Miami
This
is
is
so good
a
right
chance
now.
to learn here.
Remember, Boston had an excellent regular season. They've got plenty of talent. They've got some good young players with Rondo and Jeff.
Bad shot selection,
Boston
so
will
now...
still be a major player in the Eastern Conference this year.
Guarded now by Aaron Brooks. Outside Rondo.
And speaking of the Knicks, I gotta say, when next season comes around, how many of you think that Lynn should get a Rookie of the Year this year? But Kyrie Irving is kind of deserving of that honor, so yeah, it's kind of cool. Let's hope Deron Williams comes to the Lakers, but from what I understand, he has his choice between the Brooklyn Nets and the Dallas Mavericks. But the Lakers are going to try his best to see if they get it, but look at Melo, and unfortunately he got fouled by Delonte West. Not Kanye West, though. But we'll get to him in a minute. As Reverend Lovejoy is back at point guard.
Clark, you mentioned the playoff series between the Knicks and the Celtics. Carmelo struggled with his shot. Steve, just 37% from the field.
Well, the Celtics are a very good team defensively, and I think for Carmelo, remember, he had to take on a lot of the scoring load because of the back injury to Amari Stoudemire. So I thought Carmelo played well, but the defensive focus of Boston was completely on him.
Rondo kicks to Garnett.
And let's hope that the Celtics can avoid the 8th seed. In which case, you're entirely screwed.
And that one's good. Allen's got 6 points.
I mean, heck, if the Sixers could beat the Bulls, they could do it. And unfortunately, Reverend Lovejoy is having the terrible luck.
And getting a hand in the face.
Sure do it. With the tough defender breathing down your neck, that makes it not an easy shot.
Outside, Pierce. Shoots the 3. It's good coming on the assist.
As now he's at C- range now, as
Rondo's got his 4th
where are my
assist
manners?
in this one.
None of your business.
Here's
As
Miracle
there's
Man.
Reverend Lovejoy, and boy, that shot didn't go close because it got blocked.
They're on an 11-2 run.
Okay, I'm still filming that. Okay. As screw it, I'll keep going.
Pierce on the assist by Allen.
As the Celtics are crushing the Knicks
Decide to take their first time out
to 5, as that is going to be near the end for him, as Reverend Lovejoy is back out. As he's back in at point guard.
Here's Miracle Man.
So right now, with the question of Aaron Brooks, he has to show Coach D'Antoni what he got, and as he completes an objective, which, hang on, let's check the performance. 1 for 5. Oh my God, that's really bad.
Steve was talking about what you chimed in on with the way the Celtics play. It's a perfect marriage partner.
Whoa, look at this!
He can be
And unfortunately, he wasn't quick enough to get that. So, unfortunately, great attempt, but poor execution. So, for Mr. Reverend Lovejoy, I was almost saying Phoenix right for a second there. So we could be seeing, and unfortunately, he got the turnover. Luckily, he did not get blamed. And there's a block by Reverend Lovejoy. So he's back at a C average once again. Now the big question is, who will get it? He gives it to Brocker, who gives it back to him, who gives it to Williams, who gives it back to him, passes it back to Williams. And now, bad shots. But it was a good attempt for a free throw.
Yeah, and remember that matchup, they got in serious foul trouble. And it really
as right now the Knicks are being crushed by the Celtics, so Lightning is probably laughing it off at the booth. And unfortunately, he gets a turnover. As he is back at a C average again. So Phoenix is continuing to struggle. But he passes it to Williams. What an assist! So now things are going really well here as Delonte West here as Phoenix almost slips and falls. Hey, a slip and slide on the basketball court. Okay, gotta make a bad joke. Stop making a bad joke. As he allowed him to score, but it looked like he tipped in the ball there for some reason. But
yeah, there were some unnecessary fouls here and there.
There's Williams, and what another pass for an assist. So there you're seeing Reverend Lovejoy's play there. So this is the first home and home in any of my series so far. So gotta love that organ. I wonder if 2K went to each arena and get their organ significantly for that arena, because that would be a heck of an accomplishment if that was the Madison Square Garden Arena. As Reverend Lovejoy commits another turnover. Oh, is the turnover one of the goal? Otherwise he, nope, not that this time, which is good.
Steve, they had a pretty easy time of it on the offensive end of the floor. There's no denying that.
Now here's Bradley.
So now with the final seconds ticking away, the Knicks are getting pretty close to a comeback. And that's a good way to end the half with a good shot defense. He was back at a C average, but the Christmas Day game between the Celtics and the Knicks, the Celtics are winning. Outside for HB at the half.
Nothing brings out the cheer quite like NBA action. Merry Christmas, everybody, and welcome to HP's Halftime Report. I'm Damon Bruce, and we've hung our tinsel with care. And to look at the games being played
Rajon
right
Rondo's
now.
the leading scorer for the Celtics. Well, Carmelo Anthony leads for the Knicks. I didn't have enough time to see that.
Out in Dallas, the Mavericks are ahead against the Heat. Not too many
Wow.
problems for them in the third. And the other game still underway. Chicago with the lead against
Oh, come
the
on,
Lakers.
Lakers.
Out at Staples
Get
Center.
back in
Up big
there. Come
one.
on, stop the...
Second quarter.
Stop the Celtics. How did he have 32 points if they have 27? Come on. Game.
And we're ready to get rolling once again here for our Christmas.
And now the Celtics keep extending the lead, but the Knicks aren't shutting up without a fight. As there you see Reverend Lovejoy's trying to, but he gives it to him, and for some reason the ref said, "Oh, backcourt violation." Alright, let's see that again. Was he really? What? Was he really? Let's take a look. You mean... So... You mean to tell me a part of his shoe touched?
And of course, the Boston Celtics sitting there
Screw
4
you,
spots
ref.
below.
You know, looking at Boston, you know, they've had a down year so far by their standards. I'm sure this wasn't where they pictured themselves being in the standings right now.
Well, they didn't picture themselves there, and neither did I, Clark. I mean, I think most people, in fact, thought that this would be an elite team, like they were a year ago. But it's been a drop-off, and they've
You
got
could thank
to pick
LeBron
themselves
James
up
for
off
that.
the mat.
So with Anthony sitting on
There's
the
good
bench,
shot defense, so he
here's
gets
the
the average back, but barely.
Miracle Man, he's in a shooting guard. Ronaldo Vulcan is out there with Brown. Then it's Brooks.
And he almost got a good shot. He almost made a good basket.
Pushing their margin to +5 on the board. Solid job on the glass.
Well, it's just part of what they've done here to build this big lead. It shouldn't be overlooked. I mean, rebounding is a huge part of this game.
So things could be...
Well, the sweet shooting Ray Allen last year set the record for most three-pointers made in a career. Really just a testament to how dedicated these
We
fans
get to
are.
learn... Okay, we already heard this in the Lightning Bolton series. Oh, whoa, look out.
Rebounded by
Okay, now it's time to panic.
1:25 left to play in the third.
As the Celtics continue, and now he has to guard Murphy's Law. Hey Murphy, you should be in Phantasmic right now.
Here's the feed to Murphy. He dishes it to Arroyo. 6 to shoot. Guarded now by Aaron Brooks. Arroyo. He bounces it in off the front of the iron. And the Celtics lead by 13. And Clark, for Ray Allen, not only has he made a lot of threes, he has been tremendously accurate. Steve, he's one of only 40 players in league history to shoot over 40% from distance for his career.
And it's not just the percentage, Kevin.
That's right now.
It's the shots he hits, it's the range, it's his ability to get a shot even on his own. He's not just a spot-up guy. He can score in so many different ways. One of the great shooting guards of all time, really.
And it's the Celtics with the ball. The Knicks making the shot.
He shoots and he misses. So now Aaron Brooks is trying his best here for Reverend Lovejoy. He joined the team,
7-second difference, shot and game clock.
and unfortunately he missed.
Trim it to single digits.
As there's
Celtics leading
Delonte
by
West,
11.
hopefully he's probably gonna keep those 2 points because he had those 2 helpers. So that could be a successful night for Reverend Lovejoy.
Here's Arroyo.
So at the end of the third quarter, the Celtics lead the Knicks 47-36. I love that they have the Blue holiday. Let's hope they bring that back for NBA 2K13. And here's another one for New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve celebrations with the NBA. DeMar DeRozan and the Toronto Raptors go up against Manu Ginobili and the San Antonio Spurs this Saturday, 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 Pacific.
Okay, the Raptors are probably going to lose that one because San Antonio in that case in here, they're way too talented. As Reverend Lovejoy's off the bench, and the Celtics win
So it's the Boston
68-63.
Celtics.
So we are just about done for this episode. Unfortunately, he didn't get this the C+ he was hoping for. But he gets skill points, so guess he'll take it. So, things right now, but I think this should just about do it for this episode, and pretty much this trip, this week of videos, if the trip gets cancelled. So, come back next time when we get ready to do more video game playthroughs, including the Michael Schumann Via Pro and Mr. Burns' go-to.
Your coach was quoted as saying after the game that the team was really broken up about tonight's loss. In fact, he said a couple of the guys were even crying about it in the locker room afterwards.
Yeah, score!
What do you have to say about that?
Making fun of last year's Miami Marlins team. Oh, gee, I wonder which one I'm going to press.
Nah, man. Were they really crying? That's pretty funny, man. Who was it? I sure didn't see it, but if it did happen, I gotta make sure and let those guys hear about it. A lot. Anybody got names? Anybody? Names? No one, huh? Alright then, I guess I'll have to figure it out on my own. At least now I got something to keep me entertained for the next couple of days, you feel me? Crying, man.
Oh my god. I love this game's running. So this should just about do it for this episode. Come back next time as Reverend Lovejoy. She continues on with this New York Knicks and hopefully starts a good relationship with Aaron Brooks, the point guard.